Why, hello everyone. Guitar. I'm not sure if you were... Oh, actually I just left the regular music on. I should probably turn that off too. There we go. Haha. But, the... Oh, wait. Forgot my glasses. There we go. Hey! Sweet. Tan lines. Tan lines? What are we talking about, tan lines? The Ark, because these are the people who made Ark, also, that was just a mess. Oh, without glasses look like tan lines. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm curious now. Oh, yeah, no, that's... It's just how my blood flow is or so on. Around my eyes, like, right around here, are always so pale. And then I'll have, like, red all the way around, and to me it just looks weird. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is, I have that. It could just be because I don't get nearly enough sleep. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing, at least with you being pale all over, you don't have those weird little, skin things like... I don't know. Maybe you do. Who knows? I'm not about to be sitting there like, I wonder why I flashed back to yesterday night. Oh. But anyways, about that Atlas, yes, with Ark, it was a shit show for at least a year, I believe. So it's been pretty much recommended to, if you like it, actually Ko even said it himself, if you like it, should probably wait until launch, and then wait a year after launch, and then decide if you want to buy it or not. So same skin tone. Oh man, I actually don't have really any scars, so something there for me at least. Wait for the servers to come out before I gain any hype. Yeah, I might refund it. Hey, Zaytran! I believe Zaytran also has it, and is downloading it right now. We're talking about Atlas, Zaytran. If you'd like to chime in there, because I think you said that you were downloading the... Or did you have to delete Ark to start downloading it, I should say? Yeah, all connection timeout. I mean, it's how many thousand people trying to all log in at once? Okay. Oh.
Louis, I was sure you would stay.
Yeah, my mom kind of died.
You have made the right choice. You must have been disappointed not to have been able to speak to Sarah one last time. I would have liked her to tell you herself.
Well, I guess I'll never know now.
True. Even so, there is one more thing I haven't told you about.
Wrapping up game tonight.
Sarah was
Baby?
my daughter.
What? But why
Wait,
didn't you
what?
tell me the truth about her?
I thought that
Oh.
might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to
wait.
understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
So, our mom was also a demon. Okay. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this right now. Sarah was a demon, but she didn't know demons existed until recently. So does that mean that she was abandoned by him? He's a demon as well, yes. Now, because Sarah stole us from him, from our mom. So technically, if it's the daughter, it was my older sister raising me. Why do we need this stupid arrow? Jeez. Yeah, I'd believe that you're a demon too. Jeez. Everyone's a Cylon at this rate, yeah. You know what? I feel it's pretty overwhelming.
About everything? I have to admit, it's been a lot to take in such a short amount of time.
Yes.
Be more normal. It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I would guide you.
Sure.
We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
Oh, I want to read his mind. He's worried for you. Change subjects. I think, oh, wait, do I know? Do I know what Mortimer? Conviction and science.
I think he's worried about you.
Worried? Marvelous. That's just like him. You know, in a family like ours, we all have a role to play. And his...
It's a whole new
is to
period. I know
worry
there's
about
so much
everyone
more to
else.
learn.
Let me reassure you, there's no reason for him to worry about me.
And what's your role in this family?
Mine? Oh, I think they probably feel I'm the eternal naysayer, I suppose. I think one mustn't be afraid of change, and that it is healthy to challenge oneself at regular intervals. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studied
Like we were
grasp.
discussing
That's
yesterday
the
with the
impression I
monarchy
get.
versus
But you
the
see, people's discontent
democracy.
is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us,
Yeah.
just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
Damn this bird. I keep thinking I'm hearing some other conversation. I'm like, do I have another tab open somewhere with music or some other stream? But then it's like, no, it's the bird. Ah, ooh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's interesting. He wants to give man a free choice. Thank you, mate. Yeah. Caw. Ooh. They just had all of my points from yesterday. Yeah, and that's that's why, yeah, these devs have done a great job with this. We were just whoa, another 20 bits. Thank you, Cheese and Bait, both of you for the bits. If you want a cracker.
You really are trying to liberate men.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want.
Give the basic
The
necessities.
best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
That's a very good point. For example, anybody can become president as long as you were. Correct me if I'm wrong, people in the States. I'm not 100% on this, but I think as long as you were born American, you're not a foreigner coming in. Even if it's a illegal immigration, you have to have been born in America. That's the main thing to be able to become a president. But other than that one thing there, yeah, you could be anything you want. Or American, at least 35, yeah. Yeah, there isn't too much. Most areas, some of those small island areas that are in US aren't able to run. Okay. But whereas for monarchies, being a monarch is through family blood, usually. And there's the different classes, lower class, nobility, peasants, as it were. And you are what you're born. So can't get a new king. Exactly. Not without the violence. Whereas democracies, yeah, people feel they have that choice. And that they could, so they strive to be any stronger.
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example. It's an archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions.
Where's
Tomorrow,
Tails?
if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as workforce.
Ooh, launch GDF, but still need to download another 10 gigs for everything. I don't know how it works without that because I put it to download and then I came and watched your stream. So I don't know how it is without it being fully downloaded.
And what would you propose for women?
They must be given the right to work and to vote.
Ooh, how
at the
progressive
moment
of
they
him.
don't work. They take care of raising children. What a mistake. We have to get them out of the house. Make them work. In this way, not only will they become consumers, but they will also delegate the job of education to the system. We could guide humanity from a young age, Louis, don't you see?
God damn it.
Today we are wasting too much time.
Oh man, these devs. Oh man. They did a freaking amazing job here. Because that is one of the key things that you hear about the system. Education nowadays is a big indoctrination. You have to know how to solve puzzles in a specific way. That you get taught in a specific way. You have to learn the specific histories that the schools are teaching you. Whereas before it used to all be homeschooled, and which also does have its downsides. After all, I mean, you get taught what your mom and dad teach you, so if they're racist bigots and so on, they could pass that down easily, even more easily than if they're in school and all that. There we go, how to take tests, not what's on them. Didn't bother school too much, learned most of my own, went and wrote their test and skipped school. Yeah, if you can pass the tests. And that's just the thing. So, I mean, it could have easily been oh yeah, woman, they could have cheaped out and just been like, yeah, women deserve equal rights. Ha ha ha, and that's it, but no. The devs went one step further and said why women need to be able to have those equal rights. It's so to say we can indoctrinate the children and everybody so much easier. And that's just beautiful. Instead of just saying, 'cause it's 2018!
What obscurantism. By harping on this concept of good and evil, guilt and redemption, look where men are now. Locked up
straight
in
up
beliefs that
capitalism.
should no longer exist. It's time for men to rediscover themselves and to take control of their lives as they really are, without any moral judgment.
Well, you can also see that they've taken a lot of the thoughts and opinions from today and are kind of putting that into Mortimer's character he's trying to push the agendas of today down into this to bring them up to our levels, like especially like the speaking of religions there and so on. Considering he was saying he was there for Jesus and all these other things happening, he knows that there is religious elements, but he's saying no, let's stick more to without moral judgments and all this stuff, which today is the highest amount of atheists versus those who believe in religions. Yeah, it came out this year. I know, but it's 2018, you sexist. I mean, everybody needs to have equal rights, and stop belittling me, you white cis male scum.
Tell me what you think about progress.
Progress is essential, Louis. It's the future.
What else?
Progress must liberate humanity from burdensome chores. Progress must replace man wherever his presence is not obligatory. It creates both the desire and the need. It will liberate women. as soon as the machines are able to do all the chores in the home automatically. It will bring men together by bringing a faster means of locomotion. Look at the cultural revolution that printing brought about. But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach. Otherwise, man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence. But humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am
Interesting.
convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are.
So let me look at this from the game's perspective. So we know that progress is great because of what we grew up in. We should look at this from a completely unbiased standpoint. That progress, yes. Progress itself is great. It's what's catapulting us forward, as it were. And if we stagnate and just stay as we are without progressing, that's when people get bored and we start lashing out, as it were. And it's like, well, I'm tired of all my toys. I want your toys. Let's go fight for those toys. To understand. And you see, and that's interesting because progressing is the most common sense option. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's not really. Okay, I can't say there's no downside to progress because the downside is all the parts of progress that fail. Whether it's the. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I don't want to get too far into that, but the things that don't work out towards progress, and then we shuffle them off to the side, as we talked about before, we like to go at extremes. Yeah, don't talk. I know. But yeah, we've talked about that enough in like Imperial's stream and other things. I don't know if Mortimer really does it for the right reason. At least he looks at humans a bit more equal. Yeah, and that's why I'm actually kind of on Mortimer's side right now. Is he does seem to have humanity's interests at heart. He doesn't want to be lording over them fully. I mean, he still views them, demons, as being higher up on the rungs than humanity, so they need to guide. Which, okay, fine. I mean, they have all the wisdom of living these hundreds and hundreds of years, so that I'm sure they can see patterns that usually you don't see unless you're a historian that's read through all this history. But let's be honest, can you walk around, talk to people that you personally know in this day that can say history further back than World War I? There's, like, I think World War I is the most that I've heard people really speaking of with knowledge about the subject. Further than that, it's usually people who have an education that actually studied it. Or if they have a personal interest in it. Actually, intelligent dragons, it's kind of the same thing, except dragons don't need humans to survive. Yeah, and that's the... Well, yeah, because they're a separate being altogether, whereas demons... It looks like these guys need to be inside humans to live or have agency.
I see your point.
Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
That's interesting. I thought the
don't see
puzzle
how
would
I
break
could
your
do
brain.
that.
Oh no.
The first time.
How do you do it?
It's an animal resonance. How it works is still a bit unclear even to us.
Like a wave or a sound?
That seems the most likely, yes. In my opinion, demons are capable of tuning their psychic frequency to that of others. That is why, for example, I tend to surround myself with deaf and dumb servants. The servants dressed in black. I infiltrated them. I opened a channel between them and me, and then I deprived them of speech and hearing. This way, no other demon can turn them against me.
Wait. So yeah, the guard was Mortimer, exactly. That's it. So yeah, if they're dumb, if they can't speak or hear, then the only way they would be able to help is if Mortimer was actually in their brain at that time. Which would explain why we never see Mortimer, even when we're wandering around. Is he probably goes and hides his Mortimer body somewhere, leaves it, and then is floating around wherever, observing, and then jumping into a servant where it's needed. So I totally conned Mortimer out of that amber. Hey.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed sides.
Rig the conference?
You're going to use your powers to alter the votes?
The real game is about to begin.
That's not as cool,
Up till
man.
now, the guests have been sizing each other up. From now on, it's time for Gregory and myself to play, as well as you yourself. Now, here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes, you're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche. Make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaggi had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaggi's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me, and I'll send it off immediately.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Let's do it a legit way. You see, that's the kind of funny thing is I was going against Mortimer at first. And I'd already turned George Washington against him. So I guess this, as I said, thought he had some other plans for this. So it looks like we're doing something else. Carve our own path from the stone. Wait, that's the tower room. Piaggi's was right over that way. You thought about this situation? What are your thoughts, Guitar? Washington drinks laudanum probably to avoid getting invaded. It's an interesting thought. Piagi has no defense. Whenever you talk to him, there's a huge chance it was actually Mortimer. Which is what it looked like back when he was on the
Ah, well, Louis, what brings you back
precipice.
to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first.
Oh yeah,
It's
Louis
nothing,
wants to
don't
get
worry
inside
about it.
Piagi.
Well,
Wants to be inside him
What
so
can I
bad.
do for you?
Right. Now I need to concentrate. I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence.
Let's speak to him about that Holy Lance.
I wanted to thank you for your help. I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lance.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade of a lifetime for some people, Louis. You are searching for another holy grail.
You're nearly there. Link into his thoughts.
Oh, do I have no
Does
choice?
it
I have
annoy
to?
you at all?
But what on earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence. I can feel it coming. It's working.
Oh, it's coming.
Why? Really? I am a man of the church, Louis.
So let's drink it.
May
Something
God
can be
keep me from
controlled.
such
She was
ambition.
eliminated.
Right. Let me in, Your Eminence.
Elizabeth Adams was a demon, though. Oh, I have no choice.
I've done it. I've done it. Damn it. He was right. This is just crazy. I can't believe it. Look at yourself, Louis. Better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me.
Right. Well, it's time I got started. Let's see what I can find here to help me write that letter. I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are two letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or two by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different.
My dearest Giuseppe, as the health does not allow me to honor Sir Holmes' invitation to go to Lord Mortimer's, I should be grateful if you sit at the conference on my behalf. Naturally, we will give my thanks to your hosts. Consolidate our agreement with Sir Gregory and let him know that his venture regarding Cardinal Bishop Tiramonti is following its course. I have every confidence in you. May God bless and protect you. Says Giovanni Angelo de Braschi. P.S. Do not use your personal stamp when writing to me. Instead, use the one with my motto on it. Good job. Have fun. Dear Giuseppe, I know you are on your way to Lord Mortimer's residence. I hope you have a good trip, even though you are obliged to cross the French countryside at present very agitated. Know that this mission is crucial, my friend. May God bless and protect you. SS Giovanni Baba. Date. First, I thought it might be something to do with the letters corresponding with the letters, but it doesn't seem to be that way. Letters repeat a bit, yeah.
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction, Your Holiness, thank you for your trust.
Ooh, discredit Mortimer, discredit Home, or discredit both of them. You see, while I don't like being forced to do this, Mortimer seems to be trying to at least. I like the direction Mortimer's taking, trying to get them free. Is really worth letting the cat out of the bag over. Yeah, I agree. Because Mortimer's probably going to look at the letter, right? I'm sure he has some way to look at the wax seal without breaking it, considering I had that ability. If I had enough stealth, I could do that with Piagi's letter. Look at it without breaking the seal and then reattaching the seal back on. So he could easily double check, which, for a plan as important as Mortimer's. I agree. We'll go with it for now. And perhaps we can do something later.
Now that I'm here, that I find Lord Mortimer's projects grant us many more advantages in comparison to what Sir Gregory had suggested. We are talking about the future of the Holy See. There. That should be enough to justify the change of vote.
Okay. So, what kind of stamps do we got here? I noticed something about the stamp. Cool.
In one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change and to stop using his personal stamp. He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it.
I know that. Cool.
Remember that. Flore in Domo Domini.
Yeah. Alright.
Must be in Latin. Giustizia, misericordia e umiltà.
Nope.
Boy, I gotta brush up my foreign languages. I think it's in Italian. Justice, mercy, and humility. Piaggi once gave me a sealed letter. It had the same seal on it. I remember now. Piaggi once gave me a sealed letter. It had the same seal on it. I remember now. Giustizia, misericordia, e umiltà. Boy.
Yeah, I know it's not this one, but I was just, let's take a look.
On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
There we go.
Latin, it blooms in the house of God. This seal is different to the one Piaggi used for the letter he gave me. Yes, I'm certain of it.
Which is good. And then I want to check out the last one just to be safe.
A circle with a cross inside.
Yeah, no.
On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
So yeah, this is the one. Choose the right stamp for the letter. Huzzah! Now, write a secret code. Oh my god.
There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo. I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
Alright, so let's take a look here. 17. Looks like an E. E01. Okay, what?
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle.
Think!
Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code.
So the day is not translated.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
So if we're looking at 01/1793, do without the code. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tells you where to start on the ring. We don't translate the day. O is E1. Move once around the ring.
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle. Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code.
So let's solve this one then.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
So if we start 17, E, 01, but this, see, the thing that doesn't make sense to me is, okay, this H is here. Like, I'm terrible with numbers and trying to figure out number puzzles, so I don't even understand this in the least. Well, here, let's explain it using these ones that they've got here first, so I understand it, I can follow through it. I guess let's do it this. Saying 24 anchor, moving 0. How is moving 0? Wait. Okay, so for like this one. 17, so that's 0. It would be E, 1, H. And then we go back to the anchor again for the next one. 1, H, 7 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would be B. Okay. And then that's a 9, so it would be from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. Is it from that anchor then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it is. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got you, guitar. I got you. All right. Well, thank you very much for explaining that for me. Because yeah, no, that anchor point that makes more sense. And just to make sure that I've got it, let's do this top one over here. So 31 anchor point is going to be the I. Move 1, G. Move 2, J. And once again, G. 7. Okay. H. 8, 9, F. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. So, our anchor point is 24. So the very first one is going to be an A. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, I'm blind.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Okay, so that's A. And once again, okay. Now 1, so it'll be F.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
And now there's another 1, so that's another F.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
C.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
F, C, H, G.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Yep. I
Today
agree
is
with
the
your consensus there, Cheese.
24/01/1793.
Thank you, Guitar. Cheese. My goodness. Yeet. Oh man, my brain was hurting. I was sitting there going, what? Nice having 2 hats? Yeah, I know, right?
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it. That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he can't hear us? What's going on here?
What was his name again? Von Wollner. Ability to diversion. We gave Louis a tranquilizer.
Calm down now. Monsieur de Richet came to see me because he was having anxiety attacks and wanted something to help him relax. I'm afraid I've been a little heavy-handed.
You can say that again.
I was about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is, and there he stays. It's a perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him.
Wait,
No,
what?
listen, my son. This is all getting out of hand.
What?
Hogwash! I don't trust him in the slightest.
Why not?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ah, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son. Would you believe it?
How does he know?
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up?
Maybe his
If you
lance
don't
of
want to get your
Longinus info
hands
is no
dirty,
good.
Just turn away and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he?
Yeah, because honestly, I thought Holm was in him at that point, so his information, everything was. I think we grabbed the wrong lance because it was the exact same one as we saw on the statue there too. There must have been some artwork that I had missed. Because there's books within Mortimer's house. Everything's with Mortimer's statue that was out there. So, it's a very special one. It might have been. It might have been that very special one. Home will be against it. Out of my room. Diversion. Diversion. Is there any diversions? No. Maybe you're going too far. Home doesn't care.
I refuse to get involved.
Ah.
That's against the rules, for heaven's sake.
The rules? The consequences of the conference could well destabilize the world order. It's our duty to shelve Mortimer's project, and to accomplish that, anything goes.
Monsieur von Von, I always act in the best interest of all. I assure you,
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
you must have lost your mind to want to take such an extreme course of action.
No one's asking you to help me do it.
I'll tell Home everything. Order to your king. I will tell Mortimer. He'll run the risk of getting the conference. I very much conference cancelled.
He is capable of reporting me to Sir Gregory. I'm really risking my neck here.
Woo! Alright, there we go.
If you lay a finger on him, I'll denounce you to Sir Gregory. I'm warning you.
You old weasel! Very well.
Woo! I had no clue which one would be
First thing that comes into your
right.
head.
I don't know what the two of you are up to, but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right. Time for me to get back into my body.
Cause I, well, failed that confrontation, Wolner kills me. End of the game, told you I'd finish it tonight.
Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the Red Salon.
Yeah, close call, yeah, I know, right? Jeez. Where's that close call? What's that get me? One skill point in diversion. Ha 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 ha! Oh, it's just overall effort by one. Damn. Cause oh, I have no golden elixirs left at all. I need to go hunting right now. Ruh-roh. Yeah, because I was using them so often for a bit there. It's like, oh my god, I kept getting negative effect after negative effect. And I was sitting there going, You say the right thing when you could read their exact thoughts. Exactly, it's such a good, powerful tool. See, I honestly didn't think that threatening to tell Holm was going to even be a good excuse, because that's fine. We're doing it so this way Holm gets his way. You'll be happy with me doing that. Hi, Peru. Don't mind me. Just here looking for stuff.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
But, I mean, I am also Holmes' nephew? By Mortimer's son? Old demon does like you and be rather mad if you're not. Yeah, I mean, he came by and welcomed me to the family and everything, so... There's that.
Different.
There's this, I'd hoped Peru I hadn't grabbed everything, but apparently I did. Why is Peru even still there? He's supposed to be leaving within the hour or so, he said. So...
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
Oh wait, he said the servants are the black servants. The ones dressed in black, I should say. For the ones that are blind, or sorry, deaf and mute. And those were the ones that was guarding all the entrances and exits when I went to talk to Mortimer when he was... Wait, but one of them talked to me. So maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. But yeah, the white ones are just idiots. Which is why I was able to con them out of delicious treats. Oh yeah, it's this room. I got more Devil's Thorn. Whoa, wait. Did I grab everything from this? Yes, I did. Oh boy. Well, looks like I have gotten everything.
Why is this study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something.
Uh-oh. Volner, what are you doing? Final stretch, don't make mistakes. Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm wanting to grab all my supplies that I can right now. If there's any more golden elixir somewhere, I want it. If there's any more of any item that I do not currently have max of.
Chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner.
Wait. He wants to kill... Okay. Von Wolner wants to kill me. And there's a chemistry set here. And this place is a mess. He's probably going to try to poison me somehow. Oh, or poison all of us? He's after your other arm. He's got the elixirs before your mother died. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we're going to the dining hall too right now, so that could... interesting. Or Mortimer, yeah, I mean, he could poison anyone. More Devil's Thorn. Haha, golden elixir, awesome. I'm going to hold on to that for now. Until I actually need it. We could go out into the garden. I do believe there was some stuff out there. Royal jelly.
Golden elixir.
Nice. Yeah, it's keeping that stash there just for such an occasion. Now, some of these dead ends had some stuff as well. What is Von Volner doing? He's got something planned. Go inside. Whatever. Got the golden elixir, that's what I was looking for. Oop. I like how I teleported over the table. On the other side. It's about to hit the fan indeed.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Already full on Devil's Thorn. Yeah, Devil's Thorn I find I'd never really need to use all that often. Service stairs. Conclave, small saloon. Dining hall that way. Library. Yeah, there was nothing in the library. I've gone through there enough times. In this last little bit. There we go, some nice Carmelite water. Beautiful. Oh, hey, we can go back up here. Set in the dining hall. Oh, right, that was the main thing. I'm going to try to go up to Mortimer's area there. It's just a new demon power. The fan hitting. Okay. I believe I've already looked around everywhere here. Oh, the table phase. Oh, yeah. Whoop. Can I go into his secret place? No. More red berries? No. Oh, I can't talk to the birdie anymore. Sadness. Alright, nothing new up here. Eat the bird. Nom 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 nom. Tasty squib. Alright, let's head on down. Well, we'll continue along our little pathway to enlightenment here. I believe I had picked up everything in the council chambers, because I had walked around this previously. I could, Devil's Thorn. Lots of royal jelly places, though. Still got plenty of that to go through. Last room. Man, I need to find more manuscripts too. I feel bad because I'm not reading anything in this chapter. I've gone through everything I've got. Alright, dining hall. Oh, sorry, one more room. Then dining hall. Oh, there we go, another golden elixir. Thank goodness. Now we grab the golden elixir from that guy. Mysterious notes. Ooh. There we go, boom. Got all of those. I do have something to read next chapter. Oh, wait, can I read this book? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, history. That's all it is, just history. Forget all the books, probably can't find it. Yeah. Well, there's still room for more books. Like, I've got... Unless these are going to be in chapter 5. In the dining room. It's not for dinner.
Am I disturbing you?
Monsieur de Richet, it seems you are everywhere.
At least he hasn't noticed my arm.
Was Mr. von Wollner able to help you?
Help me?
Yes. For your armillary sphere.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was this
yes,
guy
that.
reading.
Louis, everything all right?
Yes, excuse me, I was miles away.
Oh, while you're here, you wouldn't know who the last guest is, would you?
What do you mean?
I heard Sir Gregory speaking about it. A certain Al-Asif something or other.
Who? What?
Obviously not. It's not important, forget it.
No, hang on.
It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. We'll find out soon enough. I'm in a hurry right now. I'm waiting for someone. See you later, Louis.
Is Al-Azif to participate in the conference?
That's what I was asking you. As von Wollner mentioned the arrival of this person just before the second conference. Do you know who it is?
No, I thought so for a minute, but the name means nothing to me. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. Something tells me we shall find
That's the
out
name of the
soon enough,
book.
no?
Certainly.
Not a person.
Well, I must be leaving you.
So, Louis, what was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Especially when you find out it's your sister.
I have to admit, the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
It was amazing. I almost threw up. I had to do it twice. I can't wait for the next time. Oh my my goodness. In order to steal the deal, you let some others die. Really no difficulties, the only one that
Everything went as planned. I didn't encounter any particular difficulties.
Well done, you. On my first try, well, it took me 3 goes. You did it.
Phrasing!
What can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him, too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder.
me reading his mind?
Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
What place is that?
At the end of a leash, like all the others.
Don't listen to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. Through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes, for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
You can say that again.
Does he have an inferiority complex?
I've told him time and time again, Louis. He always has to take it one step too far.
How dare you?
I was hoping to get an extra point from that.
You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Tea is drunk hot or not at all, William. When will you learn? It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical,
Yeah,
you say?
that's
Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
that doesn't. Every time somebody mentions in movies, shows, books that this drink tastes bitter, or it's really sweet, or it tastes of almonds, that means somebody just got poisoned. Wolner poisoned more. I think he poisoned the whole teapot, possibly. Anybody? No, he would have had to. He wouldn't want everyone to die. Questioning politics. What is Mortimer? Gregory Holm. Community conviction. Oh, that's it. He has no weaknesses.
You came here to warn me, sir.
No, to advise you.
Advise me against my father. Why?
I think you are capable of deciding
You
for...
haven't answered my question. Why warn me against my father? What are you afraid he will do to me?
Well, I wouldn't want him to lead you into... I don't know what absurd adventure in
You
which...
act as though I were in danger.
I agree with Louis, Gregory. You're trying to pass me off as a villain about to devour him.
That's not funny, William. I won't let him follow you.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind. It's time for things to change. I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary,
If he insists on going through, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
there you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now.
Yeah, there we go.
If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose. And
Holmes about to
shamelessly
die either
asks
way,
you
so
to
no point in
betray
teaming with
your
them.
own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
That's interesting. I'm not choosing a side necessarily. Choosing whether I wish to be a demon and acknowledge my heritage and powers, or claim, no, I am a man. I was raised as such, I will behave as such. Now, the difficult point about that is you're still a demon, and now that I'm aware of my demonic powers, like, I can hear the voices and so on of people's minds and all that. So to deny it, I might devour you on the spot. Yeah, that's just the thing. If I refuse to side with either one of them, still stay close to your enemies.
It's useless trying to resist my true nature. I'm a demon. May as well accept it. The sooner the better. Even if I continue to live as a human, all my friends and acquaintances will inevitably end up dying. And I'll be left on my own. Forever. I am a demon and I have to behave like one. The sooner, the better.
So? What do you choose?
Oh, man. And that would just look so terrible. I want to join a force with Holm. Excellent, thank you. Ugh. And then Mortimer will be like, see? So I think we're going to go with Mortimer because we've caught on to what's happening here, and keep your enemies closer and all that jazz.
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Please, don't take offense, but I just can't turn my back on him.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
Come, follow me.
So when is he going to
Time for
die?
us to get ready.
Okay, so I need to make sure I don't eat or drink anything for the rest of the game.
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is...
You. My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to resume. The time has come to lay down all our cards.
I did suggest George Washington otherwise, right? I mean, got him to change his mind, so... Wait, what? I found out where I could pick up Al-Azif? He was stored away somewhere. Okay. I know it was stored away somewhere. Ooh, those levels. Delicious. I get 8 points. We will go boop, boop. Agility, huzzah. Okay. So, 6 points. Into what? Therein lies the question. I could get linguistics all the way up. Yep, I could actually get it all the way to level 3. Talents. Let's see. Well, now's the time when I start planning into this. So, time given for opportunities is increased by 50%. Don't really care. Ending an opportunity successfully will now return 1 effort point. Okay, that's nice. Halves the fake elements displayed during an opportunity. Fake elements displayed. Opportunity. The disconcerted state is replaced by the focused state. Oh, I like that. Oh, but I need etiquette and politics at level 3. Oh man. But that's actually a really good one. So I don't have to use all the golden elixirs. Devil's Thorn also gives you 1 effort point. Pick up collector coins, give you more experience, and it's retroactive. Using Carmelite water also gives you an effort point. 10% more experience at the end of a quest, whatever. Increases the total pool. No longer suffer the exhausted state when you encounter an immunity. Ooh. That would be nice too. But at the same time, when you know everybody's immunities, the odds of you encountering that is pretty low. Get 3 points for a royal jelly instead of 2. Equipping a manuscript also increases the level of your skill +1 while it is equipped. Recover your effort points lost when you encounter an immunity. That's nice. But I think I like this. The disconcerted state is replaced by the focused. Because a disconcerted state I have no ability to do anything about. It just happens. So etiquette and politics. Oops. Etiquette and politics. And luckily both of them are here within what I'm being trained for. So it's actually easier than these ones, I think. Yes, because these are all 12. This is 10. So what do I come across the most? Etiquette or politics? I think politics. God, this is going to take a long time. Yeah, you agree, Chiz? That politics, especially with it coming up here. And I still got another episode to go through. Oh, well, there we go. There's the end of episode 4. Alright, if I said last time that we're in the end game, that was nothing. Now we're 3 chapters. 3 chapters left.
From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their
It might be. I might be able to finish it tonight.
You take care of getting the lads.
All depends if we have
It's
stupid
imperative.
puzzles to solve.
I'll take care of preparing our departure.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Meanwhile, let us remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises.
Ha! Little do you know.
Well, never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
I want his outfit. So nice. Well, that and
yourself.
oh, Mortimer too.
All already in there.
Wait, what? Why are they all around the sarcophagus? They're both very snazzy dressers. Episode 5. Checkmate.
Dear friends, I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you have all been affected by this. Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard. It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, stay with me a moment, won't you? I'll be needing your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust. It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free reign, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to our side. One
And what if I
after
fail?
the other. I have faith in you, my son. Great faith. That notwithstanding, should any of them resist, we'll decide what to do afterwards. Now go. And come
Don't
back and see me
fail.
once
The pressure.
I'll be off then.
Oh, the pressure. Yeah, I can't equip any other ones. So... can't fail a single one. Has to be all... I know, it's like, oh my god. This is going to be
go take
freaking
care of
nuts.
it, and come back and see me once you've accomplished it, Louis.
This is going to be insane. Okay, there we go. See, this one is one of the black dressed ones. And they even have a black mask as well. Oh man, okay, go time. Oh, there's one of the books. Oh, von Wollner. How are we going to get von Wollner to be on our side considering he hates us? Maybe we'll save him for last. Because we might find something from all the others, or we'll be like, well, everyone else is on our side. Okay, Washington. I feel so dumb. So, well, Washington, I know, I told you you were on Mortimer's side. I told you not to, but, go back to Mortimer's side.
Mr.
To
President,
the power of
I was
love.
looking for you.
Well, and I
Power of
knew it.
hearts.
Can you believe it? What on earth are you up to now? You make me change my mind for the vote of the conference, and then you proceed to change sides yourself?
Yes, I do understand you being surprised. I'm sorry, but there have been new developments since then.
What are you talking about?
He called me on it. Sarah passed on her choice to me. You're the one who was right. Mortimer persuaded me. I think he...
In fact, you were right. I've been thinking about it since our discussion, and I've been able to talk to the other guests.
You should have listened to me, you young fool.
You were absolutely right. Please accept my humblest apologies, sir.
All right, all right. I have my share of responsibility too. After all, I didn't have to listen to you.
Listen, I must apologize once again, but it's not too late.
Louis, listen. This is the last time you'll be dragging me into any such schemes. You realize you are playing with the destinies of nations. For goodness sake, grow up, young man.
You're right, Mr. President. I cannot apologize enough. Please come back to us.
Of course I shall come back. But from now on, please keep me out of your shenanigans.
I promise, Mr. President.
And try to stick with one opinion. At least until the vote.
You have my word.
Good. Now leave me, I have work to do.
Haha. He was easy. My goodness, was he easy.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you.
Oh, I bet you he was so easy to turn because I didn't offer him anything. Had I offered him Louisiana or any of the other things, he'd be like, well, what about this stuff that you're offering me for changing? Now I'm not, so I still want it. And all that. It would have been a lot rougher, whereas the choice that I went through was just, yeah, because the Americas, yeah, they might be in danger, maybe, who knows? And he's like, yeah, no, you're right, I don't want to chance it. That was the only thing. It wasn't an accidental mistake, though. Calculated. Totally calculated. Wait. Where am I going? Oh. Whoops. Wrong way. Clearly, I need to go pro for this game. This losing this hand was just to make people feel sympathy for me so they'd want to change their votes. That's the real reason I let it happen. And, hashtag speedrun. You know what? If you knew the answers to those damnable puzzles, you probably could speedrun it.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I've come just as a friend.
No matter how I look at it, between my affection for you and the conference, I can't hide my disappointment that you're changing sides, Louis. With all due respect to Lord Mortimer, how could you follow him like this?
I understand your disappointment, Your Eminence, but I have good reason to.
It's got nothing to do with it, but you didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything? Oh no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis.
Yeah, but Von Wolner knows I was there.
What's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Poor man seems terrified. It'd be a good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
Whoa. Okay. Pyagi, vulnerability to questioning. Speak about his dream.
Tell me, Your Eminence, do you know anything about symbols and dreams?
Come, Louis. The scriptural law rejects all divination through dreams. You ought to know that.
Of course, I wasn't suggesting that these visions were messages from God, Your Eminence. But it might be that when we rest, our mind imagines situations based on things that left an impression on it. Take your dream, for example. What did it speak of?
I'm not sure that I can speak about it.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. There's no one else here but me.
Well, I was right here, in my room, and you came to see me. Then it all became confusing. I know that Mr. von Wollner was here too. No, it's not possible.
What was he doing?
He tried to harm you.
Damn it. He does have memories of what happened. Your Eminence, you have no reason to worry, because I'm right here in front of you, in perfect health.
Yes.
Yes, perfect health.
You're probably just a little tired, overworked, that's all.
That's it. Just a bit tired. Anyway, thank you for listening. Please excuse me, Louis, if I've wasted your time. You came to see me about the conference, I imagine. And here I go rambling on about I don't know what nonsense.
No need to apologize, Your Eminence. Think nothing of it.
What did you want to speak to me about?
Right. It's now or never to get him to change his
Manipulation,
mind.
logic. Ah, man. What should we tell him? Need his thoughts. I know, I was thinking maybe. But I think the dream.
Don't abandon me. I am your humble servant. Show me the way.
Show him the way.
Your Eminence, trust me. I have faith in Lord Mortimer. Let me show you the way.
What did you say?
That I have faith in Lord Mortimer?
No. After.
Show you the way?
Yes, Louis. You must show me the way. Guide me into the light.
Yes. Yes, Your Eminence. Come with me into the light.
Yes. I must listen to my conscience.
Yes. Listen to that little voice
I was
in your
thinking
head.
it and he
What does
said
say?
the words.
I will vote for William's project. I will follow you.
I'm sure it will mean a
Almost
great
choked.
deal to Lord Mortimer, Your Eminence.
Once again, thank you, my son. Please leave me now. I must pray.
Of course, Your Eminence. I'll be on my way now.
Haha. Look at us. Demon powers are OP. Damn straight. Nope, can't go back in. Alright, 2 down, 3 to go. Let's see if anything's in my room to help out. I've got 4 golden elixirs.
Inferno by Dante.
Right.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Yeah, I feel pretty
Lovely lectures
comfortable
Mortimer's
getting
giving to his
rid of
guests.
my
Very
status
jolly.
ailment there. Anything else tasty? Nope. Alright. Oh, I do enjoy if you go off of their vulnerabilities, you get 2 points back for mind reading. Beautiful. Okay, now it's this way. So this now we're on to Manuel Godoy. Godoy. Immunity to etiquette. We're not sure what his vulnerability is.
Duke Manuel.
De Richet? I am surprised you dare speak to me.
Come now, my Lord Duke.
I hope Sir Gregory will make you sorry for betraying him.
In politics, one must know how to play the ball on the bounce. This might be hard for you to believe, but things have changed.
What are you implying?
Manipulation, etiquette. Okay. We know it was etiquette that he's not. Yeah, no. String along using his curiosity. We'll try
Simply
that.
found out more.
About what?
About the project. And
Yes, he's vulnerable to
also
it.
about the plan's
Ah!
present. It was enough to convince
Oh,
me.
he's immune to that.
All right.
And
what have you
manipulation.
found then?
When you find out, you'll hasten to join us.
Right. Well, you have piqued my curiosity, De Richet. I have a funny feeling you're hiding something from me. Why exactly did you choose to follow Lord Mortimer?
Psychology, politics. I agree, Cheese. I think I'm going to need to read his mind on this one.
Mortimer has a plan. I knew it. He must have persuaded the others, which means I'm the last one.
You're the only one left, my Lord Duke. They'll all have turned away. If you don't follow Mortimer, he'll never let you get away with it. Even if you vote against at the conference and you save Sir Gregory's skin, what will happen to you afterward?
Sir Gregory will protect me, as he has always done.
Without any allies, he will no longer be your protector. You will be his. You against all the countries of Europe.
No! I refuse to jeopardize my country.
Yet, that's precisely what you're doing. Home is about to bring you down with him. He does a good job at hiding it, but that is exactly what is happening.
This is mind reading.
I do not want Spain to pay the price of an alliance made too hastily. Not because of me. Indeed, it would seem things have changed. Thank you for letting me know, Luis. May I call you Luis?
Of course you can, Manuel.
In fact, to be
This is
perfectly
great.
honest, I never really made up my mind.
Naturally.
Yes. Do you think Lord Mortimer will tell me a little more about this if I pop in to see him? What is more normal than wanting to get informed before you make a decision?
Yes.
Exactly.
Look at him, squirming on the end of a hook so as not to lose face.
I love it.
Of course. He'd be delighted.
Perfect. It's a deal. You can count on me at the conference, Luis.
Marvelous. If you don't mind, I'll be leaving you now. I'll go straight to Mortimer to tell him the good news.
Yes, please do. Go ahead, Luis.
Alright, now Lady Hillsborough, we've declared our love for each other, so I'm hoping that's going to be an easy
Don
one.
Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim.
This is...
You have to think about that.
It kicked me out right away, so there must be something in here. This is great. Always on the winning side. You should be careful with her. She's a demon also. Yeah, I know she's going to be trying to read my thoughts, too. She already tried it once before. Backup plan for Mortimer. It is true. Oh, hello. Collector coin. Nice. Almost filled with everything again. Oop. Not what I meant, but that's okay. Oh, he's got his own private little area here, hey? I see how it is. Pushed up the chairs and table over there so nobody else can come in. Armor might devour the best one of you both. And you keep saying devour. There hasn't been anything mentioned about demons devouring each other. What are you talking about, devour? It's the devil? Well, I don't know if he's the devil. Okay, this is Emily Hillsbury.
Emily? Emily, it's me.
Come in, Louis.
I just saw that. What's that servant doing in your room?
A gift from father.
You're joking, right?
Unfortunately not. He's worried about my health.
Oh, typical. Of course, I understand this is in no way
not
an
really
overreaction on his part. Anyway, I've come to see if you're better.
You might be right about that backup plan if there's
I'd appreciate it if we kept our last
here.
discussion to ourselves, Louis. I'm not very proud of the state I was in.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
And did you manage to speak to Mortimer?
One moment. I'd rather continue our discussion away from any curious eyes. Follow me next door, please.
I don't really blame her for not wanting to talk in front of the
He wanted
servant.
to know if we spoke. Well, let's just say he didn't stick around long, but yes, I can definitely say we spoke.
What did you talk about? Okay, first of all, Emily Hillsborough. Vulnerability to psychology. Well, this is psychology right here.
And did it go all right? I imagine you spoke about yourselves.
He confirmed what Sir Gregory told me, that he really is my father. That he didn't know I was his daughter until a short while ago.
And, well, how are you? Did you take it all right?
To be honest, I don't know. I feel like I've lost all my bearings.
And what about me then?
Do you trust him?
Psychology immune to logic. I imagine things. Where is she interrogating me?
What exactly are you playing at?
What do you mean?
Why are you asking me all these questions?
Just calm down now.
I
I'm not
didn't
trying to
expect him
squeeze
to
anything out of you at all. You're getting all
be
worked
that
up.
way.
Calm down or you'll make yourself ill. You really ought to get some rest.
I'm sorry.
I expect him
You'll
to
have excuse
explode
me.
at her
It's
when I
true.
said that.
I guess I'm a little, well, on edge.
After what we've been through, I can understand. Here, take this.
No.
It'll do you good.
No. I
What
don't
about
trust
you?
it.
What do you think of him?
Honestly, I no longer know who.
I don't trust drinks or anything from anyone anymore.
So I shall follow you this time.
So, I can count on you for the conference vote then, right?
You can. I shall support Mortimer's project.
Perfect. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. See you later for the vote.
Yes. See you later.
Yeah, not even a confrontation. What did she give me? What did she give me? Well, we are lovers, Cheese. We've shared a pleasurable evening
You should
with
get
each
ready
other,
for the conference, Louis.
and you know.
The Devil's Thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Also siblings. Hey, siblings, whatevs, you know. You know, it's not real blood brothers and sister. I think the fact that we both still profess that we loved each other despite learning that is probably why I was able to do that. Okay. Bonaparte's room in Peru. Can I talk to Bonaparte? No. Okay. It's Peru. He should be gone. That son of a bitch. He left his letters, but yes, it does appear that he is gone. Or there'll be a dead body in here. Hey, Tails! What have you missed? Well, actually, sacre bleu. Adieu. Tails, we got to talk about the emancipation of the blacks, as well as about how women need to be treated as equals. And we were very sad that you weren't here for that discussion. It was some good times. All this was within the game, but and it was actually done very well. Not just it's because they need to be free, or because they should have equal rights, or because it's 2018. Damn it! Oh, it was good. And Guitar is very convinced that Mortimer is the devil and is going to consume our souls. And so far, yeah, I've been going along with Mortimer with everything.
So, go and take care of your mission, and come back and see me once you've accomplished it, Louis.
So we went from, Mortimer does seem to make sense for now. So I figure we'll go along with him. We'll see just how crazy he ends up going. We could always turn our backs later. Possibly, maybe, who knows. And, man who's lived 600 years probably would, yeah. Now, the flip side is, we think Von Wollner is trying to poison us. We learned how to mind control people. Not mind control, but take over their bodies. We went into the Cardinal to make a letter. And then poisoned Holm on accident. Yeah, he was going to kill us while we were unconscious, taking control of Giuseppe. But we were luckily able to stop him. And now, we went into his room and he's got a chemistry set out. And needless to say, I'm really not trusting that. Oh yeah, and then Holm drank the tea that Mortimer's supposed to have, and then he started coughing randomly now. He hasn't done that the entire game, and now he's kind of like... So I'm pretty sure he was poisoned. And now I am very leery and suspicious of any and every edible / drinkable thing.
Roland feeleth his death is near. His
Demon
brain
poison.
is
Well,
eaten by
we haven't
either
found
ear.
out if you actually
His
need
brain
a
is
sacred artifact to kill a demon or not.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Because they're saying that devils kill each other all the time when there's big disagreements. So in all honesty, are there really that many artifacts out there that demons can just kill each other willy-nilly? Also, how do you get a new host? That's just the thing. It hasn't really been discussed, that part. I'm just taking a look around out here to make sure I'm not missing anything. There aren't any extra books that I can pick up. Now, seeing as how Emma and Emily were sisters, and she killed one, yeah, I guess that's how we will see if Emma's able to come back.
Dr. Volvoner.
Whoa.
Blasted. Home is with him.
Gentlemen.
Louis! I'm
Shit.
sorry, but we're waiting for Duke Manuel. If you wouldn't mind leaving us, I should think you already have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Just my luck. He'll only talk to the Duke. Right. We'll have to fix that.
Can I go outside? Oh, hey, I can go. Oh, I can go outside. As we talked a man of God into submission. Yeah, I know. Need to be the Duke. Yep, that's what it's looking like. I want to give a more thorough look through here now that there's not a freaking life or death situation happening. Son of a... Now that my mom's not just... Oh. Another gunshot, I'd be like, damn it! Oops. I mean to click that twice. Oh, the Duke is... that would be my luck, though. That would. Because it was mentioned that the Al-Aziz is here now as well. So I'm wondering... And that I apparently found out where it is. So... I don't know where that's supposed to be.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Okay.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Let's see if you could find it.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
What is... Yes!
Oh!
At last, I found it! Al-Aziz! Well, you gotta admit, you did give us a run for our money. Huh? A page has been torn out.
I'm an expert now. Eat it. All your skills are increased by 1 point. You found Al-Aziz. Can I read it? Whoa, look at all them skill points I can get. Excellent. That'll definitely help me get those politics and etiquette up. Or conviction. One of those. What is Al-Aziz? We are unsure what exactly it is.
For a good long time.
It was written in some old language that nobody knows, and she had gotten Lord Mortimer, or Sarah, my mom, had gotten Lord Mortimer to help translate some of it. Each section of the book is separately locked, and they made a whole book. So I don't know why I can actually look at it. It was predated Babylon, I think they said. Because Babylon is the earliest language? Or... yeah, actually, I don't know. The Necronomicon, could be. Alright, so now I need to go to the Duke and mind control him. Now the bonus is, in his mind, he was already on my side. It was originally called Al-Azif, an Arabic word that Lovecraft defined as that nocturnal sound made by insects, supposed to be the howling of... interesting. These devs with their using real-world stuff, what the hell's up with that? I'm curious who has that other page. Wait, what? Oh right, this is Von Wollner's room. Derpity derp. I need Duke Manuel. Where is he? Blue Tower, Wollner Adam, Washington, Piaghi, Shea. Yes, go the way. There we go. Time for your true test. You'll need to convince Von Wollner well in front of home. Yeah, that's going to... oh my goodness. Well, Mortimer's supposed to be stopping home from mind scanning anyone. So I'm hoping he'll help keep Gregory off of me. Either that or Gregory's going to die while I'm doing it and screw everything up. I could see that happening.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate. I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Louis, push. I need you to do me a little favor. It's working, that's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir. Get in his head. Oh, perfect.
Thank you, monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
Better lock the door knowing that, you know, people want to kill me. But thanking myself as I walk through. Come on,
Manuel,
man.
here you are at last.
Sir Gregory, Mr. Von Wollner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle. I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up.
He's going to kiss
I had
me.
the misfortune to step outside and I'm frozen solid.
Oh, he wants me so bad.
I wonder what he was doing outside. Something to do with what Holm asked him for. Maybe.
The book, El
Mr.
Zalzif,
Von
I
Wollner,
guess.
I wanted to speak to you.
He killed
I'd like
Von
to
Wollner in
make
his
you an
body
offer
pretty
you can't
himself.
refuse.
I'm all ears.
Maybe.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that?
Yeah, why would he do that? Jeez. Jeez, dude. Alright, vulnerability to diversion. Conviction, politics, homos.
Louisiana is Spanish. Consequently, I am best placed to know what to do with it. It's turning into a personal stake between Gregory and William. Honestly, would you like it if someone told you what to do with Royal Prussia and Greater Poland?
Well, it depends.
No. Don't try smoothing things over. You are a statesman. You know what I mean. Today, Spain is weighed down by Louisiana, a source of epidemics, insurrections. It prevents us from concentrating on exploiting the wealth in the Western territories. And I have to let Gregory decide?
I understand your point of view. But as far as I'm concerned, I would rather be honest. You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me.
Did you say what
and
you
your
missed? Oh,
attempts to
gosh, Lance.
manipulate me have no effect.
Just a whole bunch.
You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you've only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johan. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me, exactly?
Goodness gracious, you're a home son. Tried to poison Louis.
I might surprise you, Johan.
Oh, that's a rather facile approach to take. I
Oh,
would
but
have
he didn't.
expected
He
more
tried to
from you.
Like the attempted
poison
murder of
someone
young
else.
Durocher?
Pardon? Oh, no. Listen here.
Have no fear. If I wanted to talk about it, I would have done so already.
Although it's very damning, so...
Outraged.
Stop this farce. I couldn't care less if you wanted
A
to
new
have
body?
What matters to me now is you understand it.
Quick catch up for Lance here. Basically, I've learned as a new power, I can take over people. So I can do that if I concentrate long enough. However, it leaves my body unconscious somewhere. So I'm currently in this Duke's room. And I'm currently trying to get everybody all on Mortimer's side now, to put things simply. We know that this guy here is trying to kill me, Von Wollner, and he's trying to poison people. Yeah. He ran out of limbs to get chopped off, and they made him play a new character. I died as Louis. So rather than have the game end, they put me into a new character.
Common interests.
Keep going. I'm listening. But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer?
Oh, I'm still Louis,
All of a
but...
sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really?
Manipulation, diversion. He was vulnerable to diversion.
What do you think that might be?
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we represent.
What do you mean?
That everything is already decided in higher spheres. William Frederick, the King of Spain, the Pope.
It's
William
true, he has.
I don't understand.
Lord Mortimer has invited those who work in the wings of power to take a hand in swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
But, how is this possible?
We've all underestimated him.
He's fooled us. We're done for.
Look, it all hinges on the next few hours, Johan.
Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides.
Everybody already
That is why
has.
Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late.
It's only you left. Let's just make sure what... Oh, we don't know what he's... She has persuaded all of them to join. Oof.
Now, you're the last one left. Your loyalty toward Gregory is honorable, but no longer makes any sense. If you don't change your mind, you'll be venturing into dangerous waters for no valid reason.
Unless it's to win.
Yes, but at what price? Think of all those who will be hostile toward you afterwards. Just think about it rationally a minute. Prussia has nothing directly at stake, so why put your position or your...
You didn't even have to read his mind.
I hear you. Honestly, betraying Gregory is... Well, it's
I knew if I mentioned that
unless
Louis
I simply don't have any
convinced everyone, he'd be pissed with that.
It's finally cracked.
Thank you for warning me.
You're welcome. There is nothing more natural between allies. I did what I could. Now, it's up to you. As for me, I'll vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Ooh!
Good. I mustn't lose too much time.
And I'm back! So this vote was that vote that we
See you
had
later,
seen in the
my lord.
previous episodes.
Have a nice rest.
About the giving Louisiana to the States. Who's then is supposed to have... Oh, sorry. Give Louisiana to France. And then in his grand plan that he only told me is then France will give that to... the States. Mortimer would get voted for again. It's like the puzzle. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I would get killed. Because I'm going against Mortimer. Who knows? But yeah, that was kind of funny. Yeah, we know Gregory is probably going to be dead. Because he drank the poison tea. Oop. Alright, a little bit further. I mentioned time is of the essence. I need to go talk to Lord Mortimer, so I gotta run. We're going for this. Last time I took too long, something bad happened. But this is the last episode, Lance, that we're on.
Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
Well,
There's 3 chapters
there's
to
no
that.
point in wasting any time. I'm proud to report they've all come over to our side.
Ha ha, Louis, I'm impressed. I was sure you would succeed. I'm proud of you, my son. Even Johann? How did you manage to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Possessed Godoy.
You possessed Godoy, of course. Very ingenious of you, I must say. Son, you've accomplished a veritable tour de force. I couldn't have done better myself. Now we are ready. The conference may begin. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over with.
Yeah, because they both can't vote. So even if Gregory doesn't want this to happen, he can't vote to stop it.
My friends, here we are at last.
This is where Gregory's going to die, in front of everyone, I bet.
I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
He's failing.
I'm sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
As I convince everybody to vote for, I vote against. But yeah, he's about to die, and that would be my only ally that's strong enough to go against Mortimer. I need to continue going along with him for now.
4.
Duchess Hillsborough?
4.
Duke Manuel?
4.
Washington would probably just collapse in his spot.
Mr. Napoleon? 4. Mr. von Volner?
4.
What? Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President
Never have a chance to
Washington?
break out? Maybe.
4. The votes are now cast. The project is therefore approved.
Dirty traitor!
Mr. Godoy, soon you will be in charge of passing the territory of Louisiana over to France.
It will be done.
What have you done?
Me? Nothing, dear brother.
Now, just to pause right there. According to all the letters and the various stuff we found in Mortimer's study, or the secret thing behind the nightmare, as well as what we said between when we were von Wollner and the Duke, he's already contacted all the higher-ups that are above these people, so it will happen anyways. What this thing here is more a formality for the demon houses. So basically, it's going to happen anyways. That's why I sided with Mortimer. This way the demon houses don't clash and attack each other. Gregory is about to die from poison anyways. So if I...
What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father,
Oh,
what happened? Sir Gregory, what's the matter?
you
William,
did know.
what have you done?
Not now.
Oh shit. It's controlling everyone.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What? What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
G Fuel. Tea of
No,
loneliness.
my dear Gregory, you will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help
After
me.
several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that
This is
someone
also why I
can
sided
help
with
you.
him. Pretty sure he would be
What does that feel like?
going after me like right away.
Can't be good. You cannot leave your body. You cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault.
We're family, but
And I
it's
want
your
you to
fault.
understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
Swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all
Trapped in a
these
dark room
years
for
of
eternity yet?
servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
Oop, that's the chapter. I found Alice, even took it. So I'm guessing if you didn't go down to the wharf and find it, the fact that Von Wollner was outside was supposed to be a clue that you could go out there to find it. I didn't think of going through the garden and looking at the spears again. Or so on. I don't know. No alternate paths. So it looks like, yeah, it doesn't matter who you picked, or whether you said yes or no. There's a moot point anyways, because Gregory was going to die, and he was going to force all of them with their minds to do it anyways. So if anything, I'm still on his good side. Damn, that experience for vulnerability is exploited. So this is a Telltale game. Well, I mean, in all of these kind of games, it has to all go within the same, down to at least a few different endings. Because honestly, trying to code and make everything where it could be like 50 million different endings would make it rough. Even Detroit Become Human, while there is lots of different endings and some paths can be cut off early, because they could only do that because they had so many different characters that you're following along anyways. But in the end, there was only a few true endings at the end to wrap up the whole thing. So otherwise, yeah, it'd be so much work having to crisscrosses and yeah. So I can see why, but it all comes down to we're not at the true end yet. We might still have stuff matter. What was I going for here? Disconcerted. So I need etiquette and politics. So I just got politics. Let's get etiquette. Good idea for a game though. A character that can switch between alternate paths of their story, and that's just the thing. Detroit Become Human, for example, you can actually they have a web, so it has all the different points and it shows where it branches out, and then you can see it kind of all interconnects towards the end and stuff, and certain points are dead ends and all that. So you can actually go back in the chapter and kind of backtrack and change your choices to go down a different branch. So I'd suggest, yeah, take a look at that if you haven't, and it'll give you an idea as to kind of how another game does it.
What? But... What on earth is happening?
Still a game of the year. The game maker giving me inspiration. Excellent.
It's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
Yeah, see, it doesn't matter. I side with Gregory Holm at the end anyways. Nice. Oh, jeez. Well, it's at the end of the chapter, so whatever.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
History will remember me, and the sacrifices I made.
How did they know we wanted to do that?
I sense that something is happening, but I could no longer move.
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
Good God, I can't even move. But Louis can. What's happening?
Okay, so I am guessing we need to go behind the nightmare. Okay, he mentioned that there was something with the blood of an old demon that's doing this. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay.
But there must
Sarah?
be a way.
Is that you?
Louis?
Yeah, because she's a demon too, right?
I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, hi,
merciful
Mom.
heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The caves are deserted. I can't
Yeah, she was
leave,
shot.
Louis. Help me.
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about? Look, I am right here.
Spears here because she's a demon, yep. Logic. Sarah. Does she dislike logic? To be discovered. She doesn't care.
And as you are my sister, it's possible that demons don't completely disappear after their physical bodies die.
But how is that possible, damn it? I'm stuck here.
I don't know. I'm only guessing. Only your physical body is dead. Apparently your spirit is kept here.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look, neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis. You are the first one, the only one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't
Basically, she's
leave
stuck
me
in
like
limbo.
this. I beg you.
Too bad for her.
Listen, you have to stay positive. Seeing as I've entered the ether, I must be able to leave it. If it's possible for me, then it's possible for you.
Do you really think so?
Rational and open. Remember?
Yes, right. You are right. There must be a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't understand.
I think there are many things that you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you.
The voice
You are
acting,
going
since
to
he's
help
not
me,
even technically
aren't you?
French.
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise you're going to help me.
Pretend you're going to help her. Promise her, leave her. Now, she's never acted really against me. She's stole me from my real mom. Rational, open, and pretend. At the same time, it's tough. Because I still need information out of her. What do you all think? Should we help? Should we try to help our mom come back? What has she done? Yeah, she hasn't really done anything outwardly really evil or anything. She's just trying to hunt down this guy. Besides, yeah, we'll try to help her out.
Of course, I'm going to help you, Mother.
Thank you, Louis.
Maybe she can help me in the
I
ether
trust
somehow.
you. Thank you.
Oh, and now she's gone.
But there must be a way.
Oh, there she is.
Rational and open, Sarah. Think, damn it. Think.
Who knows? Maybe she'll come to me in a spirit form later and say, "Hey, boy, here's what you gotta do." But yeah, so this proves the point that, yeah, when their host forms die, they are still
There
around.
must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah.
Now the real question is, like shit we're trying to find out here, how do they come back to a physical body?
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
Oh, hello.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't
Oh
understand a
no,
thing.
another puzzle.
Don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
Oh my god. Why? Press right mouse button to organize the characters depending on their affinities? You son of a... Alright, well, forget it. We're not going to bother looking for things.
I need to keep an eye on them.
Okay. Like what?
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
I won't let him attack his brother.
He wants to isolate me again.
Hold down to move a character. Protect the sister. I know, organized based on what?
Louis, we must take Al-Azif back from him.
I have it. I'm gonna have to analyze this situation. This is ridiculous.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Oh gosh, I have to analyze it every time. So his son. What's Durishes?
I need to keep an eye on them. Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
But mother needs to be by him. It must be on the end. Yeah. My sister, me. I'm guessing she's got to be at the other end because she's supposed to be next to him. But son.
I won't let him attack his brother.
No. Won't let him attack his brother.
I need to keep an eye on them.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
So yeah, I think I have this one correct.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Mort needs to be isolated by home. So he's in between them. Those two are supposed to be together. He's supposed to be by his son, unless that's me? No, because that's the father. He's supposed to be the son.
I won't let him attack his brother.
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Yeah, there we go. Yes? No? Oh. His only thing is I gotta keep an eye on them. As long as he's by her, and she's by her. Yeah, we'll try. Nope. Because this should be Emma based upon.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
So these three should be alright.
I need to keep an eye on them. Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Those should be fine.
He wants to isolate me again.
How does he want to be?
It's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
But I think that means by isolated, he should actually be at the end. Because then that makes him isolated. Then this, and then that. Yes! I thought it was supposed to be he wants to isolate me, meaning that I needed to make sure he wasn't isolated.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming. At least as soon as I found the exit.
Yes, mommy dearest. Hey. There. Can I go up? No. Alright. Dream jelly, I know, right? Some things are real, others are not. Anything here? No? Cool. I am now in a room.
Is anyone there? I can hear you.
It is, it's Emma.
What? What are you doing here?
You? It wasn't enough for you to let me be killed. You had to come here and start babbling away at me. Fool, you couldn't have stopped her from shooting, could you?
It's your fault. Oh, don't sass me, Dad. No, it's your fault.
Wait, Emma. You're the one who passed yourself off as Emily.
Oh.
You decided you wanted to play with us. You pushed your sister to the edge, and now this is the result. It's got nothing to do with me.
I only wanted to exist for one brief moment. Spending my life in her shadow, being her double, it wasn't enough. I must have taken up too much room again.
That's not what I said.
Only appearing to carry out the basest of chores. How ungrateful of me to want to exist, to make my own choices. It suits you to think that it's all my fault. Be that as it may, Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about? Come on, you're dead.
No, there's got to be a solution. I am made of the same stuff as you. I already survived a gunshot at point-blank range. I will survive this. Help me. I'll go mad if I stay here any longer. I must have been here several months. I stopped counting from... Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
It would take too long to explain.
Look, never mind.
She'll
Don't take
survive.
this the wrong way, but it would take too long to explain it all.
But you can move about, can't you?
I'm not dead, Emma.
So you should be able to help me.
Emma, I have no idea of what's
She
going
didn't
on. How do you expect me to help
kill
you?
anyone.
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
All right.
Right now, I want as
calm
many
down.
allies
I'll do
against
everything
Mortimer
I
as I
to get you out
can.
of here.
Thank you, Louis. I knew you were a good man.
Right. I must get going now. Just stay calm. Everything will work out fine.
Louis! No! Don't leave me! Louis! Filthy scum, I'll kill you! I'll get out of here and I'll come looking for you, Louis de Richet. Do you hear
Oh
me?
boy.
I will find you!
I just said I'd help you, you dang wench.
You must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of who. Louis? Are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm
A
here.
bit little
Pick up
nasty.
the
Yeah,
thread
I
of my
agree.
thoughts, Louis, of my memories. Make haste.
Reconstruct the sequence of memories. Oh, hello. Oh, there's spears. Yeah, I know. Who knows if I even grab the right one now? Ugh. I'm having a sinking feeling that I didn't. Wait, what? Oh, this must be the way out after I reconstruct the memories? Oh, yeah, no, not going through that then. Alright, let's reconstruct these babies.
coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
Okay. So I'm guessing I have to pick one to follow.
Cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Holm won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
All parts of his speech, yeah, I agree. I'm hoping there might be some information to be gained. There's nothing.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
It's about my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story.
Nope.
Yet Holm is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
This is the shorter path.
Charles Francois. What an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands. One of my greatest successes. With one stroke, I placed myself right next to the King of France, with a mistress under my orders. And I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice. He's talking about Charles-François d'Angennes and Françoise d'Aubigné. They were contemporaries of Louis XIV. This has nothing to do with what brought Holm here. I had to look somewhere else.
Okay, so there can be fake memories as well. Well, not fake, but memories that we don't care about.
Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me. Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me. Managed to swindle Lafayette for the damage he did to the Western monarchies. So full of remorse once it was done, I don't really regret making you steal the necklace and end up in a convent.
Also, it doesn't
I heard
matter.
about this story. The Countess was apparently an acquaintance of Sir Gregory, but this has nothing to do with what's happening at the manor. I can put that one to the side.
Alright, so this whole little branch here doesn't matter.
He's coming! France! So much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion, I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Nope, that doesn't
Analysis
matter.
is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Okay.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
Okay, so that sounds like that should be the beginning then.
I recall Sparta.
Spartacus.
And when Elizabeth disappeared,
Ooh. It might be faster
Elizabeth's
just to
presence was
analyze it.
crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
No, maybe I should listen to it then.
Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
It's important, but not the beginning.
He feeds Louis. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like that other one's the important one. Gosh.
Sparta.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
No, it's still the left one.
At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is the first event that brought Holm here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Oh dear lord. Okay, so what was the next one?
So much effort, so much waste. He allowed me to bring Emily back.
About my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival.
This
could
was
be the beginning of
after.
the story, yet Holm is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
So would that one be before my arrival though?
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Yeah, I think the other one was before this one then.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier
Yeah,
memory
this is
that
3.
talks about my sisters.
Oop.
Cherry on the cake as I drank his cursed tea. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. Supposedly to find
I'm on the
her
right track
sister,
here.
Memory. Now we go all the way back this way.
I didn't want to believe it. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
For this one, the next one's the one that's before you found out about being a demon. Which one was that one? Was it at the far end here? The one that was after the Spartacus painting, correct? first one.
I recall Sparta. And when Elizabeth disappeared,
This one, I think.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about
So
my
that'd be
nature.
this one, right? Pretty sure.
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth disappeared,
Okay, so now it's the T.
I recalled Sparta. France. So much.
No.
So much.
Slaughter one. T is irrelevant. Oh.
I recalled Sparta. Be quick! He feeds Louis, and I continue.
No, because this one wouldn't matter.
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children. And Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
This one? Doesn't seem
Holmes
like.
seems certain that Mortimer's been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
Yeah. I mean, this is the last one. The T comes before this.
He stuffed his
No!
poor son
Oh,
with
my
an
mouse
occult knowledge
frickin'
that we
moved.
usually
The
take
end here.
months to give to our children.
Son of a bitch.
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He broke the rules.
And I can't undo it. Ah, for crying out loud. My hand slipped, so my hand jerked up as I was clicking. So I was like,
Speak to you.
So then it should be this poisoned one then.
And the cherry on the cake.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Holm won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
Because there's no other ones really that would fit. Right? Because all the ones over here weren't anything. It's just that one painting that I can go through. Oh, man.
And the cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body.
Oh, the other one was right anyways.
His father brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. If you have managed to follow my thoughts, come to me. Quickly!
So what was that other doorway then? If I couldn't solve it, I got it wrong?
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here.
Uh-oh.
I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
This is where you betray Mortimer. I agree.
We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
Tell him Mortimer is here.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you
Can
have
I go
lost.
gobble him up?
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
So I'm going to follow Mortimer. No, I neither believe in him nor in
Look
Mortimer.
at yourself, Uncle. You're just as bad as he is. Despite being centuries old, and despite all the wisdom you should have acquired, I don't believe in you, nor do I believe in him. You can count on me to do my utmost so that neither of you will succeed in your plans.
Louis, it's over for me. It's up to you now to protect our family. Find your sister, Louis. She'll know what to do.
What are you saying?
Find her.
Which one, Emma or Emily?
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't
Oh,
be there to
her mother,
see it.
Sarah. Yeah, which sister? But yeah, I agree. It'd actually probably be my mother. She's the one who was researching how to kill demons.
You will be punished.
Slurp. I could have met Ashel's spirit. Yeah, so that was through the other door, I bet you. Son of a bitch. No clue. Etiquette. Ha 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 ha! Success is mine. Mind maze. I got no manuscripts that could do though. Last chapter, here we go! I'm apparently now insane.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
Huh.
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed him.
Let's find out
What
more.
do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be able to let it get cold. Old habits do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
And he put the hangman's
So it
rope
wasn't
around
Von
his own
Waldner.
neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself from his physical body, it didn't take much time for me to absorb him. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
No doubt about it. This family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Home told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emily's in her room.
Yeah. We're, So he said in the dining hall, so I need to make sure I don't go in the dining hall. So it is Emily. So here's hoping that that is indeed who I need to speak to. Well, we'll find out. Where's her room? That's Waldner, Adams, Washington. You'd think I'd remember by now. Emily Hillsborough. Sorber, go for the hat trick. Well, let's see. If I'm trying to extinguish this family from the world, then that would be a good way to do it. Take out my entire bloodline or lineage.
Emily?
Yes. What's happening, Louis? You look...
Home
Kiss
is
Eve-
dead.
Kiss Betty.
God, he did it.
What do you mean?
He warned me that Mortimer would probably try to get rid of him. He couldn't believe it himself. But we have to admit that he was right to be wary. We are in great danger, Louis.
Wait, what are you talking about?
When Gregory came to warn me, he assured me that we would be the next to go down.
Psychology, immune to logic. So no.
For why then? For what cursed reason?
I really
Ah,
don't know. I'm only repeating what Gregory told me. When I brought up the possibility of us running away as quickly as we could, Gregory dissuaded me. He thought that Mortimer would see it coming and that we would have no chance.
I guess I agree with him. And now we're here. I'm not gonna let him get away with it. There's two of us now, Emily. We can count on each other.
Well, on that note, I haven't told you everything, Louis. This might be a bit hard for you to accept, so I wanted to warn you.
I'm actually
There
your
are three
mother.
of us.
Surprise, brother.
Excuse me?
It's Emma, Louis. Just before he disappeared, Holm explained to me how to bring her back from the ether. We were pressed for time and
the only body she could find was one of those cursed servants. Can you believe it?
Emma, don't start.
Sir!
You don't exactly have much of a choice.
Be that as it may, I'm the one inside the body of a masked lackey.
I had to deal with the most urgent thing first. We'll try and get you out of there as soon as we can, just as I promised you.
And I'll make sure you make good on your commitment, sister.
Emma, for the last time.
She is better, don't worry. Being a demon changes many things, and the prospect of getting stuck in the ether for eternity has opened her eyes.
Well, I guess it's your decision, but I hope you know what you're doing.
Are we ready? Can we go now? Louis, at this point, it doesn't matter what you think about me. You need me. I'm guessing you are well aware of what we're about to face, aren't you?
Not really. No.
That's just what gives us a chance, is it not?
It's usually the only argument the reckless have in their favor.
Take heart. We're only about to confront an age-old creature that can read our thoughts and force us to act against our will and wants to devour us. So what's the problem?
If that is your attitude, I suggest we reevaluate the possibility of running away.
Stop it. Let's all just calm down. Only a few minutes ago, it was just the two of us. Things are looking up. Our chances are only getting better.
How do we get rid of him then?
Killing him won't change a thing normally. He is capable of changing bodies.
I know how to kill a demon. And the irony of it is, he's the one who revealed it to me. We have to make him touch the blood of an older demon. In order to encase him in his mortal body, this is the only way that might give us a chance of dealing him a fatal blow. And I've got the Holy Lance.
What's that got to do with demons?
Christ was his father. Believe me, if we get out of here alive, I'll have a lot of juicy details to tell you about the family. This lance actually received the blood of an ancient demon, and it can work on Mortimer.
Let's do it then.
Nice thing. Do we pick the right lance?
you
I don't think
sure
so. There's
you'll
one
make
other
this?
thing
Will you be
that has the
alright?
blood of Christ
Yes.
on it.
Yes, I feel a lot better. Don't worry about me.
As you wish.
And we've actually used it, so I might be able to get it. Yeah, but we don't know if that is the right lance. Remember when I was doing that big puzzle thing? One of the things, 3 of the things that need to go in there were the nails from the crucifixion, which had blood on them. It had to be those specific nails to be going in. And considering there was the whole, it was all about the crucifixion. It was that exact cross to deal with the crucifixion. It was everything, all of those items were items that were used in the crucifixion of Jesus. Oh, it's in the garden. Oh, but I can go up in here. Each of the items were that I actually had to use to solve the puzzle, or put into the thing. Because he even made a comment on that when he was studying them. I'll see. If it is, great. If not, well, worth a shot. That means, I mean, if I can even go to the gardens. Kill his bird. Sadly, I cannot interact with said bird anymore. I've got the 2 sisters with me. This is the portrait gallery. Oh, hey, I can actually get to the garden from here. Can I? Yes. I know, I still have the chocolates, but I can't actually interact with the bird. Yeah, we need... I mean, we don't need the last sister. You just said your sister will know what to do. But yeah, that's just the thing. Neither of those 2 really said how to kill him. So, can I find a way... I couldn't go back to talk to them. Grumble, grumble, grumble. And that's just the thing. I'd love to know if we could somehow get Mother here. Oh, Mother, dearest. Oh, it's closed. So maybe not. No, all the stuff's gone. Oh. Oh, nail! One of the nails used to... And they had blood on them. I remember seeing that for a fact. I have a somewhat decent memory, but solving puzzles. Fuck those things. Whoa! You said I only had 10 gigs left, like, at the beginning of my stream. It's been a couple hours. Is the internet that slow for you, sir? Either way, though, I am happy. Oh, it's gonna be exciting. Well, you guys are also right. Oh, yeah, brothers downloaded Atlas as well. Yeah, that's true. They would have to be split between all of that good stuff. I think that goes right into the dining room. Let's go back over this way. I finished a while ago. Oh, okay. let's go finish looking at the rooms up here. Because like you guys said, I totally agree that the mother's the one who was looking for so long about this.
What are you doing?
Oh, Monsieur Volner asked me to prepare his belongings in anticipation of his imminent departure, sir.
His departure? So quickly?
Oh yes, he seemed to be in rather a hurry.
Ah, very well. Would you know where I might bump into him one last time?
Ah, if sir would like to say goodbye, sir will find him in his room.
Thank you.
I have the Azif. Because I'm the one who... I found it on the docks. Oh, Azif. Oh, however, one page is ripped and missing. You're right. You're right, that page.
Johann.
Louis, I haven't the time.
What are you doing?
I'm getting out of here. What do you think? And going as far away as possible.
Combat,
Sir
yeah, I know.
Gregory is dead. And in case you haven't grasped it yet, I am no longer safe here. If you value your life, you had better do the same.
Hey, wait a
No,
second.
no, I haven't time.
No.
In the future.
Oh, no, nothing there. Whose room is this? The tower room. Sure, somebody might be in here. No, nothing. Okay, so nothing. I can't even get back into his room. I can't go outside. The docks, maybe? We'll finish exploring around here, then yes, we will go to the docks. I'm gonna go explore all the rooms just to make sure. Maybe I'll meet one of the sisters. It would have been nice if she told me how to bring people back, because yeah, we could bring our mother back. But they locked and closed the door, this sons of... Peru's room is locked. Locked. Nice, more golden elixir, perfect. Oh, now I can go back in.
Dear E, I received your last letter.
Yeah, we got that. Girls? Goyles, Goyles.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger. A letter from William Pitt the Elder addressed to Emily. He was the English a devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Nothing out here. That is very aggravating. Although I could see them not wanting to tell me because, you know, of Sarah. But that's the one thing that's also really annoying me is, okay, so Mother shot her. How did she come back in that same body? Did she not actually kill her? Did she miss? Did she only wound her? I don't understand. Because to the extent I know, like, everybody thought that, yeah, she was shot and killed. Nope, nobody here. Just leaves Piagi. Couple more rooms left. No. No. Washington's closed as well. This is Adam's room. And then Von Walters. Nothing odd here. Alright, well then. That puts us needing to go down to the docks. Nice one to keep the candles lit. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so we do not want to go that way. We want to take a nice turn here. Although we could check out the portrait gallery. As long as we just don't go into the dining room. Nobody's here. Nobody's there. Do one quick look inside this library and then turn right around. No, I can't go in. Oh. So it actually wants me to go the long way around. That's interesting. Well, that's also kind of nice because it means that it's forcing me to think about going to all these other places first. Oh. I have to go through the garden? Okay, I'm getting confused here for a moment. Okay. Garden goes in the portrait gallery. Can't go through there. Maybe I have to use different stairs. That is very odd. Very odd. So I want to go down those ones. Why wouldn't they just allow me to go through some rooms? Oh. Okay, yeah, because that goes into the dining hall, so could talk to them. But I can go outside as well. Okay, we'll do one quick check around by the docks. Okay, stop turning around. What are you doing, Louis?
The barrel's been broken for quite some time.
I'm still missing that single page from the Al-Aziz. Dang it, mother! Now imagine if she hadn't gotten shot.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's not gonna be hiding in there. I've opened that.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Hmm. Oh man. Okay, yeah, nothing here. So, oh.
A lantern. Nothing special.
Nothing special. Alright, well, looks like it's time to go and talk to El Mortimer. But we don't know what happened with that extra page. Bonus is I don't think we've been poisoned by anybody. So that's a bonus.
Louis, there you are. Look, she's better.
Perfect.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
Guess as ready as we'll ever be.
Let's get it over with.
Alright. This is it. It's all come down to this.
Louis, I've been expecting... Oh, I see you haven't come alone. To what do I owe the honor, Duchess?
I thought this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father.
Emma. You brought her
Surprise,
back.
Pasha.
Well, I am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis.
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake? Did you think I wouldn't know what you are planning? You are mere insects compared to me. You never had a chance.
Help! My head! Let's do it!
Now!
Ah, how dare you!
Keep going, it's working!
Get him!
Louis! No!
I'm arming myself with the nail. I don't trust that lance. I really don't.
No, don't do it!
It's over. You've lost.
No, stop!
He seems scared, so
My
that should be the right
You
choice of
will
mine.
regret your actions when you see him.
Come, Louis. It's over.
Whew.
Let's leave.
That was too easy, though. We can't devour him because he was instantly killed by that, whereas Gregory was poisoned. So he was only able to devour him because he couldn't flee the body, he couldn't do any of this other stuff.
As Mortimer had planned, Napoleon Bonaparte sold Louisiana to the United States after purchasing it from Spain. Bonaparte continued his political and military ascension until he proclaimed himself emperor. He went on to invade a large part of Central Europe. The legend of Napoleon persisted after his death, conferring on the emperor the role of Messiah for France. Remaining very popular, George Washington put an end to the various internal rebellions without violence and re-established trade agreements with Great Britain. Upon his death, he became a national hero and left an entire nation in a state of mourning. On his return to Spain, Manuel Godoy proceeded to give Louisiana up to France. Later on, he became the target of the Crown Prince of Spain, Ferdinand VII. The latter gave no respite to his mother's lover, going as far as condemning him to exile. He confiscated all of Manuel's titles and possessions, as well as those of his mistress, Pepita. Pursued, they ended up living out their last years in France in poverty and anonymity. The influence von Wollner had over King Frederick William ironically ended up working against him. The sovereign thrust him into increasing repression until the end of his reign. Von Wollner became the object of the people's hatred, was therefore stripped of his titles and land by the new king, and died in poverty to general indifference in the Prussian countryside. The Duchess, through her close ties with the crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links with the United States on both the diplomatic and commercial fronts. She became inseparable from Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into
Probably her
Golden
sister.
Order. His Eminence, having successfully accomplished his mission, returned to His Holiness the Pope with full honors. Although all his ambitions had become possible, to the stupefaction of his entourage, the Cardinal preferred to retire to his Tuscan monastery, far from all political and diplomatic entanglements. Fascinated by the techniques involved in exorcism and demonology, he dedicated the last years of his life to the study of Inquisition reports. On his return from Paris, Peru resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts.
Scared,
He
yeah.
withdrew to the south of France with his daughter until his death. No more was ever heard of Lord William Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was the subject of conversations in the European courts, but only for a few months.
Nailed the Holy Cross with my sisters. Brought Al-Azif back to the continent. Oh. The island safe and sound. I got help from the Hillsborough sisters to defeat Lord Mortimer. And that is the end of the council. Ending felt kind of empty. Now here's the thing. What else can they really do? On that island, I mean, Father was around, but not really. Yeah, the journey was how it is. I'm guessing... more might have happened had I used the wrong lance. Also equal possibility for Al-Azif. Yeah, because there wasn't anything that, and there was that other spirit that I hadn't talked to. And then, yeah, there's something about Father. Especially because considering, like, 2 of the sons got killed there, right? Mother was eviscerated, so unless she comes back somehow, because my mother, sister, mother, I don't know. Might not have killed properly, I don't know. I play something else tonight, you're calling it there? I won't be streaming anything else tonight. I'm going to call the stream here. However, I'm up for playing EDF possibly if you want to bait. So I don't have to go to bed yet. So that's something. I just won't be streaming necessarily. So there we go. Now, I already stated this in Discord and Twitter, but I will not be streaming this upcoming Monday because it's going to be Christmas Eve. I've got to get all my Christmas stuff finished being prepared, and my kids are going to be up at the crack of dawn, I'm sure, on Christmas Day for the various presents and so on. Yeah, we had some jank and genius. Happy with the council? I agree. I mean, that... despite... I agree that it was such a big build-up with Lord Mortimer and things happening at the same time. What could they do? Because this wasn't a combat-based game, right? How do you resolve a big epic climax like that when all it would be anyways is choices between text? I guess if they would have made the combat a little more difficult between my sisters being there being like, oh, and then me being able to stab him, and then that being it. And pass the final test, the nail versus the lance. I mean, that's just the thing. I guess maybe one of the... I'm sure there's alternate endings. There's usually at least 2 or 3 for this kind of game. It said that I was able to leave... I left the island safe and sound. So something else could have happened to me. I may have failed and then decided to flee while he recovered. And yeah... If it was Lance of the North, it would have worked. I had pierced several victims. Oh my. The end of the first Walking Dead game. Yeah, that was a depressing one. I agree. I was sitting there. That ending was. I agree. That's all I can say. And it just hadn't been the same since there. All right. So anyways, that is going to be that. We should be able to continue the next stream on Wednesday the 26th. I think if we're Walking Dead, but I hate that your choice amounted to nothing. And that's the thing with a lot of the Telltale games. It was very, very pointed at the end. That's the Final Fantasy Tactics type game. Valiant Hearts. Oh, I don't know. No. But anyways, you all have yourselves a wonderful evening. And happy holidays to everyone, if I don't talk to you before then. And we'll see you all next time.